What are some baby hunger cues? Ooh, there's actually a lot of hunger cues.
And it's not crying.
It's not crying. Take a look at their fist. Are they really clenched? Are they tense? That's a good hunger cue sign. They're gonna be maybe a little bit fussy.
When they were in the womb, all they were doing was sucking on their hands. And that's how they were learning to suck and swallow. That is just something that they normally do. Also the bicycle sign, have you heard of that? Where they like start kicking their feet a little bit.
I haven't heard of the bicycle sign.
So they start to rustle around a little bit before they start crying. And that's actually the perfect time to start a feeding, especially if you're having some latching issues, because nobody can learn when they're crying, right? So we want to catch babies.
I couldn't imagine learning something while crying.
You're riding your bike and crying, like forget it. You know, so I mean, when we get them a little earlier, they're a little bit more patient. People tend to think that the baby crying means they're hungry, and those fussy behaviors mean, oh, we shouldn't be breastfeeding and we should go to formula. But when we look at the research that mothers who switch to formula at that point, it doesn't change any more of their rate of bother. So they're not being bothered as much. So we think that that's going to solve the problem, but it actually doesn't.
So that's really interesting. They did a study and they realized that even given formula, whether it was breastfeeding or formula, the rate of bother was the same.
Same.
Wow.
Yeah. Didn't change things.
Interesting.
But that's what people start to think, oh, it must be that. Like I don't have enough milk or it's whatever. But babies are bothersome. They just are. Sorry.